Do you work at McKinsey, BCG, or Bain? Are you an inexperienced hire who joined consulting after completing an MBA or a PhD? Congratulations, it's a big achievement. But I bet the adjustment to MBB consulting is extremely difficult for you. You are in your 30s already, yet you must compete with folks who are 10 years younger than you. And the learning curve is too steep, the pressure and stress are too unbearable, and the staffing process is a nightmare. But let me tell you this, you are not alone in feeling this way. The challenges you experience are absolutely normal. In this video, I'll show you not just how to survive, but also thrive as an experienced hire and MBB consulting. Just like Max from BCG said, I pivoted into consulting at 34 as a post-MBA experienced hire, and quickly recognized that I needed a mentor who had gone through a similar transition and understood the unique challenges of moving from a structured corporate environment to the ambiguity of consulting. Rustem came through in a big way. His insights and feedback helped me to refine my consulting skills and improve my overall efficiency. If you are an inexperienced hire feeling behind and overwhelmed, subscribe to my channel. Every week I share practical advice on how to outperform at MBB Consulting. I am Rustem Karimov, a former associate partner at McKinsey. I joined the firm at 34 with 13 years of prior working experience. Today I coach dozens of experienced hire MBB consultants through my coaching program, The Hero Journey. So how do I know all of the challenges that you experience? Well, that was my story as well. I still remember my time at McKinsey. Imagine this. When I joined the office manager, a senior partner, was 1 year younger than I was at the time. In every team I worked on, I was always the oldest one, even older than some APs and partners. To be honest, it felt intimidating. I was terrified. But then I decided to make a mindset shift. I stopped comparing actual age and started comparing tenures at the firm. And in consulting years, I was a baby. And babies need to learn very fast. Initially, I didn't have a good learning approach. No mentors, no coaches. So I did what I knew best, work it really hard. It worked fine for me at that time. But let me tell you this. Brute force alone won't work anymore, especially in today's harsh economic environment. You need a smarter approach. If you can relate to my story and need help, book a free one-on-one consultation call. We discuss your challenges and see if my coaching program is right for you. I specifically focus on helping experienced hires and MBB consultants. This narrow specialization allows me to provide the most practical and tangible support. Book now. The link is in the description below. Okay, let's break down why is it so tough for experienced hire to adjust to consulting. And here are a few reasons. The first one, the learning curve is too steep. You must relearn how to work, think, and even speak. MBB firms operate in completely different ways. You don't know the unspoken rules and implicit expectations. It's like walking on a minefield. Any mistake can explode in your face. And you have only 2 years to learn and become a manager. This is a very tight timeline. The second reason is there is no manual to consulting work. I bet you find it extremely difficult to figure out what the hell you are expected to do. Yes, your firm have some standard trainings, but they are often too theoretical and fragmented. And you were promised an apprenticeship, but in reality your leaders are preoccupied with their own survival. Partners assume you should just know things. You are an experienced hire, right? So the expectations are too high for you. If you ask too many questions, this makes you look weak. People get annoyed. No one has patience anymore. If you don't ask questions, you stay lost and get behind. And the third reason is staffing is impossible for you. Objectively, you are too inexperienced in consulting. You still can't work very well. But you are already too expensive. Think of it. Partners can take 2 BAs for your price as an associate. And this is a very disadvantaged position to be in. That is why you must develop very fast. One underperformance, your reputation tanks, then no one wants to staff you, and your learning stalls. And you fall into a negative spiral very fast. If you feel the whole system is rigged against you, you're right. It's designed to filter out the weakest. It's a sink or swim approach. But you are not weak. You just need to play the game right. You just need the right system and the right support. Okay, let's take a quick pause here. If any of this hits home, please like this video and drop a comment. This helps to share this video with others who might experience the same challenges as you. So how do you win as an inexperienced hire? The main priority for you is to accelerate your learning. You can't develop organically through trial and error. You simply don't have time for that. And here are 3 main levers you can pull. The first one, leverage your experience. Most consultants join MBB consulting to try different things. New industries, new topics, new functions. As a result, they run away from their previous experience. But in the first few months, you need every little help you can get. That is why it's a big waste not to use your previous experience. And don't worry, you will be able to try new things later. But first, make sure you survive and stabilize in the first year. The second one is focus on momentum. Don't try to outwork others. It's an impossible game. I know, working hard was your strategy for success until this time. But what brought you here won't bring you there. MBB consulting is different. Everyone works hard. It's a hygiene. Instead, look for opportunities to impress and over-deliver. One great output, one smart insight, one impactful meeting. That's how you create momentum. Then momentum builds leadership trust in you and boosts your confidence and motivation. Then, with trust and motivation, working becomes 10 times easier. The third lever, the most important one, is to find your allies and supporters. Look, to succeed in MBB consulting, you will need someone who will tell you all the unspoken rules and expectations. And please understand this. Let's say 10 years ago, when I was a consultant, life was much easier. You go to a coffee point at the office, you meet senior consultants, managers, and partners there. And in small talk, they share their experience and wisdom. That's how I learned all this intangible but important knowledge. But now in the remote world, you must create this proactively for yourself. How can you do that? First, befriend senior consultants who are 1-2 years ahead of you. They can guide you on a tactical level. They can teach you simple tips and tricks. Also, you can ask them simple, stupid questions without hurting yourself. Second, you will need to find true mentors, EMs, EPs, and partners. They will guide you on a strategic level. They help you to make important career decisions. But finding these mentors is very hard. I understand that. They are very busy with their own survival. And nobody has time and patience to coach you anymore. At least not at the level you require. But also, they are not risk-free for you. You can't show them your vulnerabilities because they will be staffing and assessing you. That is why I developed a coaching program for experienced hires and MBB consultants to help them achieve high performance and become successful. As Max, a BCG post-MBA hire, said, Rustem gave honest, down-to-earth advice and shared the unwritten rules of consulting, illustrated through practical, real-world examples. If that's what you need, book a free one-on-one consultation call. The link in the description below. Grab a slot while it's still available. And finally, let me leave you with this. You are not broken. You are simply navigating one of the hardest transitions in the corporate world. And the system is not designed to make it easier for you. But with the right approach and the right guidance, it is possible. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.